Now we're going into the spell cards, which is a pretty long list also. Alright, starting off with Butterfly Dagger Alma.
That's a part of another loop.
Yeah, that was part of an OTK loop, I think. Or that was part of like an Exodia OTK.
Or, of course, the short sets of great will to hand. Or something with like magical library, you know, that you just keep on putting counters on it, you keep drawing or something. For Exodia.
I think so, yeah. I think that was part of it. I don't remember really. But still.
I mean, I don't like FTK cards or, you know, these loop cards, so I think it should stay here.
Yeah, but the whole reason the effect worked was because it wasn't once per turn. So you slam once per turn on this, it kills the loop.
Yeah, nobody will ever use this card. This will be one of the worst cards in the game. It's just 300. So yeah, I guess once per turn is good.
Either once per turn or when it gets sent to the graveyard again, you banish it.
Yeah, so like Sinister Serpent?
Yeah, similar to that.
Alright, that seems good.
Either of those effects honestly would kill the card and make it unplayable.
Yeah.
Next up we have Card Destruction. One of my, favorite cards in Dark Worlds.
The Dark World plays. That card cannot come back. I mean, honestly.
Each player discards their entire hand and then draws the same number of cards.
Honestly, like the only way I could see it coming back is that when each player discards their hand, the cards are banished. Only your cards are banished though.
Yeah, the one activating it.
Yeah, the person who activates the card you discard are banished, sends to the graveyard. But your opponent still sends theirs to the graveyard.
Yeah.
That honestly is the only way I could see it coming back.
That would probably be it, or just something retarded where your opponent draws double the cards that they discarded.
Oh my god.
Because it would be like, okay, you're possibly giving your opponent an out to all your plays.
Yeah.
But even then, would you be can't talk right now. Would you be willing to risk that though? Because like a lot of people do take the Max D challenge and give their opponent like 1,000 pluses.
Yeah, I know it. That is true. It's kind of like a Max D in a spell.
Yeah.
I like that idea a lot. That's very, very interesting.
I like it also because it's like, okay, you're playing a game with them. You're giving them cards and you're risking everything for it.
I like that. I think that would be fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that would be fair.
It would be balanced.
So, but then at the same time, you could also like abuse because the scenario, like it's very scenario orientated because like if they have one card, you know, they'll just be drawing two. You know. That
is true. Or if they have no hand in general, they won't draw anything.
So I was saying I like your idea where they draw double. Or what they say, your opponent draws double, but they have to have at least minimum one card in their hand.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I could see it coming back at one like that.
Or you can only activate it while your opponent has more cards than you in their hand.
Oh, yeah.
That way, it's never going to be a complete neg for your opponent.
Yeah, that way, that makes it a very, very, very risky card that, like, you know, you would only want to play unless it really helps your deck. Like, you know, it's still very risky.
Yeah.
Because if they have 5 cards, you know, they're going to be drawing, they're going to have 10, you know?
Yeah, they're going to draw 10.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
But then again, now that I think about it, you could also use this to deck your opponent out.
Oh no, they got this right. I was just thinking that mill decks.
I just thought about that now. It's like, even if you do draw a 10 maybe, what if your opponent only has 9 cards? They automatically lose.
Like you keep using that card, I don't know what's called, Gift of Greed or something. It's basically your opponent draws 2 cards, whatever. Or you keep using Cup of Ace or whatnot, keep making them draw cards, and then you activate this card, and then they have like 10 cards in hand, then they have 20.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would be so troll. I guarantee you somebody would make like an OTK off of that.
No, yeah, for sure. Write it down in stone. Somebody will. When there's a will, there's a way, okay?
Oh my god. Okay, so I think the original idea of you banish the cards from your hand.
I like your idea a lot, but then, you know, we just realized that people will make so troll decks.
People like to break cards.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the banish your cards, I think that would be fine.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to bring it back to 1.
Yeah, that's good. Alright.
Next up, Card of Safe Return.
That's pretty broken. Yeah, especially so much special summoning.
But isn't it special summon from the graveyard?
Yeah.
Yeah, but still Infernoids. Infernoids and Lightsworn.
I mean, maybe it wouldn't be so broken because you could just like, now with Tornado Dragon, you could just like pop that easier, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of back row hate.
Yeah. I mean, unless there's any card to protect this spell, or I don't know, I mean. I think a 1 will be good because like then you also need a draw into this card.
Yeah, that's true.
And then it could just be popped.
And then it's only for really specific decks, and then even then it could be a dead card for them.
Exactly. So, I like that.
So yeah, bring it back at 1, test the waters, and then, if anything, errata it, or throw it back on the list.
Yeah.
And now, one of my favorite old school cards from the original days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Change of Heart.
Love this card. But honestly, like, Snatch Steal that people are abusing with that, can you imagine Change of Heart?
I know, right? what could you do to change your part to actually bring it back?
What about targeting when it says target one monster your opponent controls? Take control until the end phase. But what if when you take control of the monster, you can't special summon for the rest of the turn?
That seems fair.
Yeah. Then people will really question about playing that. I'm not even sure it will get any play at all, to be honest.
Well, the only reason you would play it is just to attack your opponent with it.
Yeah.
Either attack or tribute the monster.
Yeah. I guess it could work good in Monarchs, yeah.
But I guess that's not... I mean, that is a very fair errata, because a lot of decks just special summon so much. You don't really tribute summon.
Exactly, yeah. That's pretty much every meta deck right now. So, yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's actually very fair. I like it.
Me too. Right. Chicken game.
Oh my god.
Exodia.
Oh my god, don't remind me of this card. Like, seriously, every time my opponent would activate it, I would automatically use the effect just to blow it up. Because I don't want to deal with this thing.
Bro, I remember people would play this in our locals, and then they would go up and complain like, "How's Exodia legal? You should ban this." It's so true, bro.
Oh my god.
I remember this, man. This card, I don't know, bro. What do you think?
Honestly, oh my god, I hate this card so much.
I know. But remember, we can't be biased.
I know, right?
So it's hard.
I'm gonna go off the, the beaten path here and say, because the main reason this card's on the list is because of the whole magical explosion FTK and stuff.
Yeah.
Get rid of magical explosion, or the other card, whatever it was called, life equalizer, that one. Get rid of one or both of those. Maybe it can come back.
Yeah, maybe. Or you could just be like, when you activate this card, the first turn you activate it, you can't use any of the effects until it goes back to your turn. If your opponent doesn't pop it.
Yeah, you could do that.
Make it pretty much unplayable, but who knows? I don't know. I can't really think of anything else, unless like what you said, ban all the cards.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. I like it. I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that seems good for now.
Alright, the next card up is Cold Wave. This is a very old card.
Cold Wave.
This card can only be activated at the start of main phase 1 until your opponent's next turn. You and your opponent cannot play or set any spell or trap cards. This is hard.
Yeah, that's... Some cards are just so broken that, it's so hard to try to make them less broken. Because they're still going to be broken.
Even if you, try to do something to it, it'll either destroy the card completely, or it'll still be broken. Or you just can't do anything to it.
Yeah. I
really don't know about this one. I think this one has to stay banned.
Yeah, I think so too, because honestly, it's... man, it's like... in Imperial Order, but except this one's for spells, and you can activate it faster. It's not a trap,
Yeah.
And it can't be popped. It can be negated, but can be popped. So, yeah.
And even if it gets in the... Well, actually, no. It has to be at the start of main phase 1.
Yeah. So I think it has to stay banned, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, I think it has to stay on the list. Alright, next one is Confiscation. Pay 1,000 life points, look at your opponent's hand, select one card in it, and discard that card.
So it's Mind Crush, but as a spell.
Yeah.
So...
And you get to choose what you're removing.
Yeah, that's, even Mind Crush can be used as a tech if somebody really wanted to.
Yeah.
They want to be creative. So this card is, it's pretty broken.
Yeah, the only thing I could think is definitely put a once return clause on this, because imagine doing it 3 times.
Yeah.
That would be kind of stupid. And then, increase the life point cost.
Yeah. Maybe pay 3,000 life points?
Yeah, something like that, where it's like you're paying a lot and you might, sacrifice too much for it.
Yeah.
I agree. I think 3,000 or more even.
Yeah, I think 3,000 is good, and only this card can only be used once.
Yeah, once per turn.
Recycle. Yeah.
Once per turn or even once per duel.
Oh yeah, once per duel is good. Yeah, once per duel is good.
But then again, once per duel, you might as well just keep the 1,000 life points.
Yeah.
I think the once per turn with a 3,000 life point cost.
Yeah, that's good.
That's probably the best option. Alright, next up, Delinquent Dual, which, if I'm not mistaken, is pretty similar.
Yeah. Delinquent Dual is better than this card by a lot.
Opponent randomly selects one card and discards it, and then...
It's a lot better than Delinquent Dual. I mean, than Confiscation.
Opponent selects one card and discards one card from their hand, then selects and discards another card from his or her hand. But this one has the chance of backfiring because your opponent chooses what card.
That's true. But they're also losing 2. So
that is true.
Because this might mess up some decks, like if you go to Terror Top and you search out I always forget that card's name.
Take Tomor.
Yeah, Take Tomor. There you go. And then you just snipe it
Yeah.
Delinquent or something.
Or if your opponent opens Take Tomborg, it's like you automatically lose that.
Yeah. I would say same thing we did for the other one.
Increase the life point.
Yeah, 3,000 once per duel, something like that.
Once per duel or once per turn.
Yeah.
But I think this one, honestly, you have to have more. Because you're taking 2 cards from your opponent, not just 1.
Yeah, so maybe pay 4,000 life points?
Something like that, yeah. Make it really heavy cost.
Yeah, to make people really question.
If they want to run it.
Yeah, like, should we?
And then even, should you run it in multiples? Because pay 4,000, you can only really use that once. Unless you, like, your opponent upstarts.
Or you're running Dying Kettle.
Or that.
Alright. Yeah, I think that's fair. 4,000 life points is good.
Yeah, 4,000 is pretty good. Now
Dimension Fusion.
No, yeah, Dimension Fusion. I don't know why I thought Donketo.
Pay 2,000 life points. Most players special summon as many of their remove from play. Okay, I can see how this is extremely broken now.
Yeah.
Your opponent has no remove from play monsters. You have like 5. You know, just boop 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 boop, spam the board. Yeah. Honestly, for something we can really do.
I mean, dude, think about this in Cosmo. Alright, this would be so stupid in Cosmo.
What about your opponent draws 1 card for each special summon? But even then, it will still be broken.
It wouldn't matter, because if you're gonna win that turn, you win. You don't care.
That's true. Alright, what about your opponent draws 1 card for every special summon monster, and you cannot conduct your battle phase. You cannot conduct your battle phase this turn. What do you think of that?
I think something more like Soul Charge. Make it where you can't do your battle phase, and instead of paying 2,000 straight up, you're paying 1,000 per card you bring back.
Yeah, and for your opponent, they can bring back as many as they want. They don't have to pay.
Does it say both players? Yeah, it says both players.
Both players.
Yeah, they get unlimited response, and they don't pay anything, but you have to pay all the effects.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
That seems pretty fair.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, while we're in the topic, you want to do a return for a different dimension because it's pretty similar.
Return from a different dimension? Is that one even banned?
Yeah, it's banned.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. It's basically this: pay half your life points, special summon as many of your remove from play monsters as possible. Their then phase remove from play all monsters, special summon best effect. So basically, you pay half your life points, and then, but this one is only for you. It's not for your opponent.
Oh, okay. But it is a trap card.
It is a trap card, yes.
I say give it the same thing as Soul Charge treatment.
I like that. And can't conduct your battle phase.
You can't conduct your battle phase. You pay 1,000 per card you bring back, and they're all gonna go back to the Banish Zone. So
unless you like exceed or synchro with them, but
yeah, unless you do something with it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, Soul Charge treatment.
I like that.
I like that too.
All right, so the next one is Gateway of the Six.
That's
6 Sam.
legal over in the OCG, right?
Yeah, it is. Honestly, it could be legal here because samurais aren't doing anything, man. They're like tier 3 or something.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're even on the tier.
I feel so bad for samurais, bro. They're such a great archetype, and then it's just
they got destroyed.
I know they need some support, bro. Like real bad.
Honestly, this card could probably come back.
Yeah, I think can come back at 2 maybe.
Yeah, maybe semi-limit. It should be decent. Honestly, with the way with Link monsters period coming out pretty soon, the deck will suffer with that also, because they can't bring out Natria Beast along with Elder of the Six Samurai or whatever the hell it was, Xian.
Yeah, this card can come back for sure.
Yeah, this could come back. I really don't think there's any errata. Giant Trune.
Joey card.
Yes,
this
it
card
is.
very man, I don't know the word for it. Controversial.
Yes.
Is that the word? Yeah.
Yes, because this allows you to recycle cards like Call of the Haunted. Even allows you to OTK because you're just removing your opponent's spells and traps, and you can just go off.
Yeah, I think you can't conduct your battle phase this turn. The turn you activate this card, I think.
Yeah, maybe something like that, or add like a life point cost to it.
Yeah, like for every card returned on the field,
you take
for both sides. Yeah, you take 1,000.
I say 500 because if it's from both sides, you don't want to kill yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Or make it where you can't set any spells and traps for the rest of the turn.
I like that.
So that way you're bouncing all your protection back, and you can't protect yourself anymore.
That's true. I like that. Well, we can go with that.
Yeah, that, and then add the battle phase as well, because again, OTKs otherwise. All right, next up is Graceful Charity.
Dude, this card's gonna be broken no matter what we do.
BA, dude, just imagine this in BA.
Dude, yeah, you're plussing, you're getting all your cards in your graveyard, and then, dude, there's nothing you can do, man. This card is too good. It's just
it has to stay on the list. I'm sorry, as much as I want to see it back, it has to stay on the list.
It's too good of a card, man.
Next up, Harpies Feather Duster. This is legal in the OCG, and I really think it should come back at 1. No Errata.
For me, I feel like before we bring back Harpies Feather Dust, we should try Heavy Storm, because you know it's slightly worse than Harpies Feather Duster.
Yeah, but then again, if you think about it, there are trap cards that benefit from being destroyed by your own card effects, or benefit from being in the graveyard.
That's why we always have to factor in all these troll decks.
Mm-hmm.
So, it could. Yeah. I could see where it could, but at the same time, it could also be like super overpowered because you can just like have all your strikes set, you know, quakings, whatever, get all that destroyed. You know how much advantage you'll be losing? That would suck.
Oh yeah, but then again, it you know, kind of forces the players to think about the possibilities of, hey, my opponent might have Harpies Feather Duster. I'm not going to set all 3 strikes from my hand this turn. I'm just going to go ahead and set one of them and then just try to stop him with that. Because it's the same kind of mindset with Twin Twister. You're not going to just set 2 and pass. Because Twin Twister will just destroy it.
Yeah.
So it allows, it forces you to think more.
Or what about, like, if for Harpies Feather Duster, we added an errata where you can't set spell and traps the turn you activate it?
It's not that bad, honestly.
Yeah, just a little bit, because I feel like it'll still be pretty broken.
Yeah.
Even out.
Yeah. But still, honestly, I prefer it just the way it is and just take it off.
Yeah, we could try it.
And then
like get too broken, yeah.
And then, as you mentioned, Heavy Storm. Maybe do the same thing like Giant Truna. You can't play any spells and traps for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, that seems good.
Or you just can't play any spells and traps, period, the turn you activate it.
Yeah, I like that.
Next up is Kaiser Colosseum. This one recently came onto the list not too long ago.
Yeah, like one ban listicle.
Yeah.
Not a current one, but
when Monarchs got hit.
Yeah.
This card honestly has like a lot of rolling issues around it. That's why it got hit.
Well, what are the ruling issues?
Mostly the interaction with this and Stormforth. Like if you have no cards on the field, or like your opponent has no cards on the field, or something like that.
So I want to keep it here since it's like problematic.
Yeah, I say keep it on here just because it is problematic a little bit.
Alright, Last Will.
Oh god, this card. If a monster on your side of the field was sent to the graveyard this turn, special summon one monster with an attack of 1500 points or less from your deck once during this turn. The amount of decks that play low attack monsters is ridiculous right now. Imagine having this card legal in Zoo.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Rapier, Whiptail, whatever it's called.
Just like crash with whatever card and have Whiptail equipped to it, and then just automatically bring back a rat after you've Daikosto Emerald it back. You can basically go through your whole combo again.
Oh my god. What can we do about this card? Keep it on here, because I honestly it's so
instead of maybe special summon, add to hand.
Yeah, that seems good.
And then like you can't use that card for the rest of the turn.
I like that.
That's the only fair thing I can think about doing to this, other than just keeping it on the list.
Yeah, I like that.
That card is so stupid.
It is. Mass Driver, I think we kind of already went over this with Substitute, like, you know, that whole...
Yeah, it was like part of an OTK in the Frog deck.
Yeah, so I think we can agree to, like, keep it on there so the loop won't happen.
Well, either that or put a once per turn on it, because this was...
Oh, yeah.
The whole reason was that you could use it multiple times in a turn.
Nobody would ever use the card then.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's the next card? Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis. That wonderful card that allows you to bring out... What was it? Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Goat format, yeah.
Goat format.
Trying to think of problematic fusion monsters that like will really like, you know, wreak havoc.
Thousand Eyes Restrict.
You think still in this format?
Dude, like this card allows you to bring it out just for free. Cause
true, that's true.
Doesn't Thousand Eyes Restrict like paralyze your opponent's entire board? Doesn't even allow them to use monster effects? I
always thought Thousand Eyes Restrict was the same as Relinquish. Let me check. Other monsters in the field cannot change their battle positions or attack. Oh wow. Once per turn, you can target one monster opponent controls. Equip that target to this card. You can only equip one monster at a time to this card with this effect. This card's attack and defense become equal to the equipped monsters. If this card will be destroyed by battle, destroy the equipped monster instead. So for what Metamorphosis we could do is have the monster be destroyed
at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
But then wouldn't that be like no better than instant fusion?
True. So
it would end up being a worse instant fusion, because you'd have to be tributing a monster in order to get that same level fusion monster out.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, I guess we could do it to it.
I mean, how about in the card's text it says, tribute one monster, special summon one fusion monster from your extra deck, except Thousand Eyes Restrict. that
would be way too specific.
No, I'm kidding. That'll be funny though. Yeah, honestly, I don't want to like ruin its legacy even more, make it a worse version of Instant Fusion. So just probably keep it as it is.
Yeah, just keep it on the list. That's about all I can think about.
Yeah. All right. The next one is Mirage of Nightmare. That card is so stupid. You gain so much advantage.
I don't remember what this does.
So one lets you like +4.
Once per turn during your opponent's standby phase, draw cards until you have 4 cards in your hand. If you do during the next standby phase after that, randomly discard the same number of cards you drew. What? To me, this sounds like during your opponent's turn, during your turn, you're just getting rid of all your cards.
Huh. Your opponent's standby. Oh, I didn't know it's opponent's standby phase. Once per turn to your opponent's standby phase, draw cards until you have 4 cards in your hand. If you do, during your next standby phase after that.
I mean, I could see this being busted as all hell in PK Fire, Burning Abyss.
Or Dark World, you just discard everything,
Or that, oh my god.
Or you just like, since it's your opponent's standby phase, you just draw 4 cards, you draw 4 hand traps, draw like 3 Ghost Ash, 1 Maxi.
Oh my god, that would be so freaking stupid. That would be stupid.
I know. I think just keep it banned because PK Fire could abuse with it.
Yeah, I think, keep it banned. I don't want to see Dark World ever come back.
Yeah, and it's not just like it's not just like a one-time thing. It's like, it's once per turn. You can continuously do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
so,
my god, I hate that.
Monster Reborn. See, this is a thing I've been really debating about recently. I think it should come back, honestly. I think it could come back at 1, to be completely.
I think so too, because like if you think about it, you revive an Xyz monster. It's not going to do anything without its material.
Exactly.
The only things that are worth reviving are like boss monsters or any fusion or synchro monster that you have in your graveyard.
Exactly. And now most boss monsters nowadays can like say, cannot be like special summoned except by the, you know what I'm saying? Like
except through their own card effect. They can't be brought back by other things.
Exactly. Like I think that like for example, like if you Lightwood deck, if you were to mill JD, I'm pretty sure you can't use Monster Reborn in JD. So I don't think it'll be that broken,
Yeah.
I like it at 1 because I'm not really thinking of a deck right now that can abuse this card like a lot.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, the best possible use for this card would probably be in like a mirror match.
Yeah, I like that. Cause like I'm thinking like even in Blue Eyes, like Blue Eyes have a better Reborn card than they have
Return of the Dragon Lords.
Yeah, it's better than Monster Reborn because you can just like banish it from the graveyard. So yeah, I'm thinking right now. I'm pretty sure it'll be good at 1.
Yeah, bring it back at 1, and even honestly, I think the OCG has it at 1, right?
I think so. I'm not too sure.
I'm pretty sure they have it at 1, so I think that could probably come back at 1, no problem.
Oh yeah, definitely agreed.
Next card on the list is Painful Choice, otherwise known as Foolish Burial ×4.
And then you get to add 1 to your hand.
And you get to add 1 to your hand.
So can we just like skip along to the next one because like no explanation needed.
Honestly, I think because like there's no way this card is coming back.
That card is so broken.
Unless you banish the other 4 cards, that's the only way it could come back.
Yeah. Could work.
I think that's it, honestly.
Yeah, because this card would just be too broke.
Pot of Avarice is next. Target 5 monsters in your graveyard, shuffle all 5 into the deck, then draw 2 cards.
That doesn't seem that broken.
I mean, we have Daigusto Emerald. I think this could come back.
Except, like, that Ghost Realm, you have to see into this as a spell card, so it's a lot easier and you draw 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that Ghost Emerald, yeah, you're right, that Ghost Emerald is better because it's 3 and this is 5. There's so many turbo decks, though, that get all their cards in the graveyard. I can see how people can abuse with this, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. Because you can easily just reuse those same resources.
Yeah. I like maybe, instead of draw 2, draw 1.
Yeah, reduce the amount of draws you get from it.
Yeah. So then draw 1 and then put it at 1.
Yeah, and then make it once per turn, just so that way you don't use it multiple times.
Yeah, exactly. Make it riskier because if you put it at 1, like, people could draw into it late game and it's,
and just come back.
Yeah. Because like people usually want this like if they were gonna place in their opening hand to start going that turbo, with like that Ghost Emerald and everything, shuffling.
Yeah.
All stuff back.
Or imagine like a 60 card deck with lawn mowing. You automatically have like easily 5 cards to bring back.
Yep. So I think 1 will be good.
Yeah, put it at 1, make it 1 draw, and then make it once per turn so you can't abuse it.
Yeah, I like it.
Alright, next up is Pot of Greed.
I always forget what that card does, man.
Man, I always forget too.
I gotta search it up. Hold on. Pawn of Greed. Okay. According to this, we can draw 2 cards. Wow, that's
pretty busted, dude. I really don't think we could errata it.
you know. Maybe put it to draw 3 instead of draw 2. Make it more fair.
Well, yeah, we could do it at draw 3. Or we can make you, neg 9 to use it. Banish the top 10 cards from your deck and then draw 2.
Yeah.
But honestly, in all seriousness,
Yeah. Pot of Greed, all seriousness, yeah, needs to.
it stays. And besides, it's already got the replacement with Pot of Desires.
Yeah. And people probably aren't even using Desires that much now because they're, for zoos, like, once you get rid of those rats, like,
Whew, God.
yeah. Especially with Rata too now, so people are barely even using that anymore,
Yeah, you don't want to banish both rats, you just lose.
Yeah, so that's good. Like Premature Burial, if Monster Reborn is gonna come back, Premature Burial is gonna come back.
Premature Burial does what? Like, you just pay 800 life points?
Yeah, activate this card by paying 100 life points. Then target 1 monster or graveyard. Special summon that target in attack position and equip to this card. When this card is destroyed, destroy the equipped monster. Basically Pot of Greed, but Monster Reborn, but worse. Because you have to pay 800 and you equipped it to it.
Yeah. I think it could come back.
Yeah, come back at 1. The Monster Reborn's coming back, that comes back.
Yeah, this comes back with no problem.
Yeah, for
Snatch
sure.
Steal!
Yeah, nope. We tried that once. Tsunami already tried it for us.
Yeah, screw that format.
Yeah, we didn't even have to test. They tested it for us.
Yeah. Alright, so next, Spellbook of Judgement. No. Yeah, no, just no. I didn't play during Spellbook format, but I've played Spellbooks again. I've played against Spellbooks on YGOPro with 3 Judgments.
Oh my goodness.
No. Just
How did
no.
you even play against YGOPro?
The AI, they had at one point like decks from previous eras, and they had full power Spellbook on there, and it's like, no.
No, they were like tier 0, right?
I think so. It was during Dragon Ruler format. It was the only deck that could, compete.
Yeah, so we'll keep that out.
Yeah, we'll keep.
Okay, so Super Polymerization.
Super Poly, that was banned back during Shadal format.
Because Shadal's abuse. Strong fusion, someone extra. Oh, it's using monsters from either side of the field as using materials.
Yeah.
That's pretty broken.
Imagine this in Invoked. Okay, not only are you already able to use your opponent's graveyard,
now you can use monsters in their field.
Exactly. This would be absolutely retarded. And to top it off, your opponent can't do anything against it because they're not allowed to respond.
And it's a quick play too.
Exactly.
So how about
we have to keep it on here. Either that, or we just make it where you can't special summon for the rest of the turn.
Even then, though.
Yeah, even then it's still stupid.
Yeah. Super Rejuvenation. That's the card for dragons.
That was during Dragon Ruler format.
Honestly, well, we are bringing the dragons back at 1 each.
Yeah.
So this is a combined number of dragon type monsters. You discard it.
Honestly, if this card comes back, Erratic Dragons would actually be very powerful again. Because you are tributing like crazy with that deck.
Yeah, so what about you draw the same number of cards, combine to the same effect, combine the dragon type monsters tributed, discarded tributed, but like you gotta discard after you draw. So like however many you draw, you have to discard.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So that way you're not just purely gaining advantage, you have to actually think about what you're going to discard.
Yeah, exactly. So if you draw 3, you gotta discard 3.
Okay, I like that. And then of course make it a once per turn.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, me too. Cool.
Next is Forceful Sentry. Look at your opponent's hand, select 1 card among them, return it to his or her deck. Add a cost and make it once per turn.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Because really, other than that, you can't do much.
Once per turn and pay 2,000, I think.
Yeah, that seems pretty fair.
Yeah, that's good. Alright.
And then the defining card of Pendulum format, Wavering Eyes. Oh my god. Dude, this card was so stupid.
It was, bro, it was. But now with Link format, like, it makes you question, like, will it even be good anymore if it comes back?
That is true, because you're gonna be negging massively with it.
Yeah.
And then also, who the hell's gonna be playing Pendulums?
Exactly, right? Like, before everybody was playing Pendulum, right? Like, during Pivot, this was like, you had to have this card. But now, it's like...
Yeah. Maybe during Link format, you could test it back at 3, and then if it's, like, not busted as all hell, you can leave it.
Yeah, because I honestly don't see people playing pendulums
Yeah.
in Link. So right now we'll keep it here.
Yeah, keep it here.
All right.
All right, now we're going
Now
into the traps. We're almost done, people.
So last turn.
Last turn.
Signature Kaiva card.
Yep. Wasn't this combined with like Yatagarasu?
I think so. Structure only activated during your opponent's turn when your opponent's life points. When your life points are 1,000 or less, select one monster in your side of the field. Cards on the field.
No, this was. What's that one card from the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie that banishes like all monsters from either player's deck?
Exchange of the Spirit? I don't know.
I don't remember, but I think it was like you OTK'd them with that card. You combine these two together. Your opponent can't summon a monster, so you automatically win.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So banned.
Just keep it banned. This is a card that should never have existed.
Return from this damage.
We already went over that.
Yeah. Royal Oppression.
That I don't remember what that does.
Me neither. Royal Oppression. Huh, I hadn't even seen this artwork, I don't think. Either player can pay 100 life points to negate the special summon of a monster. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, I read the first line? Okay. Or an effect that special summons a monster. Destroy those. Jesus!
Like, dude, I don't know what's worse, this or Vanity's Emptiness. I mean, you're just auto-negating everything. It's like, special summon? Nope. Special summon? Nope. Summon? Nope. Monster?
Combine this with Royal Decree? GG.
Oh my god. Well, you mean not Royal Decree, the other one, Imperial Order.
I'm sorry, Imperial Order, not Royal Decree. Yeah, my bad, I'm sorry. Imperial Order. I always get those ones confused.
God, this would be so stupid.
Oh my god, honestly, I don't think there's anything you can do. Not even making it like each player can only once per turn.
Yeah, even once per turn, this would be stupid.
Yeah, it's still really stupid.
Because this is like a solemn strike that you automatically get.
That's true, yeah. So, and then it needs to stay.
Yeah, it stays on the list.
Alright, Self-Destruction Button. You can only activate this card while your life points are lower than your opponent's life points, and the difference is 7,000 points or more. Both players' life points become 0.
No.
Oh my
No.
Oh my god.
Just no.
This isn't even people making stupid decks to win. This is just people making stupid decks to just get a tie to troll another person.
Exactly. This is just to ruin somebody's tournament record.
Right? Exactly. This is like this is just pure troll. Okay? Yeah. This ruins the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! People get super pissed at this. This needs to stay.
This needs to stay gone. This should never have existed.
I don't know. That's the thing. That's just promoting more troll in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. If there wasn't enough trolling in Yu-Gi-Oh.
You're so stupid.
All right, Solemn Judgment. So I'm pretty sure Solemn Judgment needs to stay unless we give it like a big errata.
Well, I think Solemn Judgment could come back, but you have to ban the other Solemn cards or like limit Solemn Strike or something like that.
Yeah. The thing is, this will be anything's activated power for life points.
Yeah. I think as long as you get limit the other Solemns, you could bring it back maybe at 1.
Or what about you bring this card back at 1, and you keep all the Solemns the same, but when you activate this card, you cannot use any other Solemn cards the rest of the turn, like cards that have Solemn in their name.
Maybe, that might not be a bad idea.
I'm not sure how else to put this. I
mean, it's at 1 in the OCG, right?
I think it is, yeah.
I think it is.
The funny thing was that this thing was at 3 in gold format.
Oh my god. That card was so stupid.
So I think we could try that out.
Yeah, bring it back at 1, limit the others.
Yeah, alright.
Next up, Time Sale. Straight up, your opponent skips their draw phase.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, it is pretty stupid. Such a short effect too. It's like hard to errata this.
Both players skip their draw phase?
I guess, but still be pretty broken because you can activate this, your opponent skips their draw phase, and then when it comes back to your turn, you could have already won the game, by.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you're already winning, this is just a win more. It just guarantees that win. So, stay banned?
Yeah, stay banned. Trap Dust, what is it? Trap Dust.
Activate only when your opponent has 4 or more cards in their hand. Look at your opponent's hand, select one monster in it, return it to the owner's deck.
Honestly, I don't see why this is banned right now. I know it's a good card, but
I mean, it's a trap, so it's slow.
Yeah.
The only thing that's bad about it is you get the knowledge of what your opponent has in their hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe come back at 1. Just test it out.
I think it could come back at 1. Yeah. It's basically like a Mind Crush, but so much better.
Yeah.
So
next up, Ultimate Offering.
Oh, I forgot. It sounds familiar, but I forgot that part. Ultimate Offering.
This card is so stupid. Just read it and then think about monarchs.
Hold on, I gotta read the card for a second. Oh, I remember this card. Yeah, this is a super old card. During your main phase or your opponent's battle phase, you can pay 500 life points immediately after this effect. So I'll remember someone say monster. Jesus Christ! Oh my god.
Like I said, think about having monarchs with this card.
Yeah, not just monarchs. Any other decks could have used it.
Yeah.
Rank 4. Yeah, this is wow. Yeah, really stupid. Maybe
once per turn. Yeah,
once per turn. You can activate this effect once per turn. So it would be like you know that card double summon or whatever.
Yeah.
But worse.
It would be a worse double summon. And it would be really slow.
Yeah, but instead it's a continuous one. Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Once per turn. Yeah, it probably would be good with that.
This card is really stupid.
And then now the final card that everybody loved to hate, and the most recent addition to the ban list, Vanity's Emptiness.
Oh wait, before that, you know what's not popular on the list? 6 cents. 6 cents.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that one.
Why is that not on the list? That's weird.
I think we skipped it. Yeah, it's still on the list. Right after self-destruct button.
Oh, we skipped it. let's go back to that real quick because we skipped it.
Alright. 6 cents. Declare 2 numbers from 1 to 6. Then your opponent rolls a 6-sided die. And if the result is one of the numbers you declared, you draw that many cards. Otherwise, you send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard.
Oh my god. So you're plussing and it benefits Lightborns, Infernoids.
And all those decks that like to play in the graveyard.
Honestly, how would you rather? This is such a great card in so many different aspects.
You don't errata this. You just get rid of it.
Leave it, yeah.
Like,
pretend it never existed.
In Burning Abyss, in Lightsworns, in Infernoids, either way this card resolves, whether you're plussing 6 or you're discarding 6 or however many, it doesn't matter. It's still a benefit to you.
Yeah. For real, this card is... There's no way I don't think to errata it.
Yeah, even if you slap a once per turn on this, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, honestly it doesn't.
The only thing I could think of is instead of sending to the grave, you banish. That's
that could work. That could work.
Yeah, high risk, high reward again.
But another thing is, remember, we're also making Return from Different Dimension and all these things legal again. So we could just be banishing, and it'll be helping them out.
Combo it with that would be stupid as hell.
Yeah, and even if you do banish the cards, right? Like, let's say you declare 5 or 6 and the die lands on 5 or 6, you draw 6 cards.
Yeah.
That's really stupid. Honestly, there's just no way.
Yeah, that's too much advantage.
Yeah, it is. Alright, and the final card.
Vanity's Emptiness.
This is the most controversial trap card of all time, I think, in my opinion.
Probably. It's a card that a lot of people liked at 1 and thought it could stay at 1, but then again, even at 1, it's still retarded. Like, it is honestly just the most troll thing you could do. You set up your first turn board, and then you flip it.
Yeah. Honestly, in my opinion, even though it's not a very popular opinion, I like that at 1 because I thought that this metagame is so rampant. Everything is special summon, you know? I thought you kind of need like one of these cards just to, you know, kind of slow down the game, and it can get rid of easy too. You just gotta like MST a Twin Twister, you know, something like that.
Yeah, and and you don't even have to MST it. After it resolves, you could MST another card your opponent has.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly, and it'll still go to the graveyard too. So I think it was actually fair one, to be honest, until they make the meta game a little less slower.
Yeah, a lot slower.
Yeah, but they put a ban. I mean, it's not like it's a horrible decision. There's 2 sides of the argument. It could be, you know, there's a reason why it's banned, but I personally think it should have stayed at 1.
Yeah, I think so too. I actually enjoyed it at 1.
Me too.
You know, except for those times your opponent just like flips it turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
That was stupid.
The moments if you just want to stand up and flip the table.
Yeah, exactly. exactly.
But personally, I would like to put this back at 1.
Yeah, personally, I'd like to see it at 1 also. And really, there's no way really to errata the card to actually make it legal again.
Yeah, it's pretty much like self-explanatory. I mean.
Yeah, because if anything happens and anything goes to the graveyard, it automatically goes away.
Yeah, exactly.
So like at 1 is fine.
Yeah, I like it at 1.
All right, but that's the whole ban list, and that's it. That's the whole ban list.
If you guys stick around for this whole video, go get yourself a cookie. You deserve it.
Yes, you definitely deserve a cookie. You definitely deserve a trophy for that, because this was a pretty long video.
Yeah, it was.
But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely go ahead and check out my buddy's channel here. His channel is...
my channel is Planted Dread. but we'll have a link in the description.
Yeah, I'll definitely put that down in the description below, link to his channel. Check out his content. He's got a pretty fun tournament going on right now, a character deck tournament, where you get to see all the classic Yu-Gi-Oh characters and the GX characters, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's gonna be pretty fun. Go check it out, guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you guys later.
Later, guys.